Welcome to another episode of Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 Allies. Last mission we did, in a load game, we did Eagle Dawn, right? That can't be right. Okay, we did Eagle Dawn. Operation now we're on is Hail to the Chief. I'm going to start naming the episodes. Episode names. I'm going to start naming my episodes after the operation I'm working on. So, Operation Hail to the Chief. That'll be good. What I want to do, doing some editing here so I can do this. Notice I've done some changes here. What I want to do is play, when I start an episode, replay the intro video. But if I do that, it'll look like the exit part of the previous video. So I'm doing any editing, and before I can actually get the mission debriefing, I have to do a video update. So I'm just kind of thinking about it, whether or not I actually want to do that part. But we're going to go ahead and get started on our next mission. Alright. So on this location, so these boxes are full of random loot. Sometimes it's money. Sometimes the specific unit gets a promotion. Refinery first. So you got a bunch of extra money. I'm going to go ahead and put all my troops in buildings. Buildings for these guys will be as if they deployed. But they are fired as a group, and they are protected by the buildings themselves. Now when the buildings, when you put buildings, troops, no, brain. When your buildings are neutral buildings have three categories of color: green, yellow, red. When they hit red, they will, they're no longer garrisonable. But they could still be repaired from that condition. I'll go for those. Just to have the option for planes. You get to find out. I need that. Find on this mission there are several state buildings that have been damaged by the communists, obviously, and you have the opportunity to go ahead and get them repaired. I need my troops moved. I'm just going to do 10. Test these guys. Test the troopers. I'm going to put you on hold for a second. I'm actually going to put the new building on home as well. I need at least one of these guys to be finished soon. I'm going to try to get those gems because they are better. They are worth more. There we go. I get that one ready. While you do get this nice, oh, you can hear me hitting my mouse against the speaker. You get the nice defensive protective bonus, so your troops aren't directly in danger. They also don't technically get any experience while they're in there. You never put an untrained guy in the building, and then if the building successfully kills enough people, you'll never get a promoted guy out of it. These are useful vehicles, but I'm not too fond of them. I really do like... There are better tanks later in the game, but these, I don't use them very much. Here's the problem with these guys. Well, to get home, they've got to bypass these guys, and like they're weak tanks, so they're easy to destroy, right? So they're hard to get here with survival. So you can send these guys in here, get some 2 new fully repaired buildings. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. And then I'm gonna move this to here. And it's not like you can say, hey, I want you to repair all these in the vicinity. No, you kind of gotta go, hey, here you go. So early in the game, using a bunch of these to just repair is a very effective thing. You can easily just do that. Not repair. Easily just have a bunch of GIs sitting in entryway and blocking. Later in the game, that becomes more difficult, especially I think 3 or 4 missions from now. Okay, so we're done recruiting those guys. So I'm gonna make a bunch of tanks. I'm gonna go ahead and put this all the way up to the full 30. Alright. And I'm gonna use the tanks for offense in this case. Sheesh, this mic catches everything. That's not good. Okay, so they're up here. And they're in a spawn point. And crossing the bridge is terrible too. I hate this. My bar blocks. My recording bar blocks a whole section of the screen. That's the map for me. It's like it's on the wrong corner. There's a whole enemy base right there. So one of the things with the Tesla troopers are pretty dangerous, as you can see, to the regular tanks, but the light tank is pretty good with dealing with individual people, which makes it kind of ideal for fighting people. Not really ideal for fighting non-people. Look, you got promoted. These are the random spawners. So instead of using both technologies like I normally would do, because I'm kind of showing, I'm just going to use one. This is where I am building this. Repair team. Commencing assault. Assault to repair.
Closing in. Commencing assault.
Unit ready.
Okay. Double check. Cool. These guys can go back up here. Now, if you're wondering, you cannot put the rocket troopers. They called rocket troopers the Rocketeers. You cannot put the Rocketeers inside those MCU vehicles or IVFs. missed one apparently. And that's why it's always good to double check. Let's put you in the hospital. Apparently they need repairs. Okay. Yeah, go back up here. Another way to technically win is to do this thing where you just literally go further and further, get further and further closer to your enemies with your base. So that eventually they can't go anywhere. It's a fun little strategy. It's really, really impossible to use later, but it is a fun idea to do early game in particular. A nice way to kind of cripple your enemies quickly, fairly easily, is to go ahead and kill off all of their resource gatherers. Doesn't work quite as well against players, you know, because they're usually, when you're at that point, they're usually a lot better about keeping that stuff safe or building new ones faster than you can destroy them. I got my first full tank before I got my first IFV. Kind of makes sense. I have like 6 times the number of tanks as I do IFVs. Or IVFs, or whatever they are. So the great thing about vehicles is if you really get tired of the people, you can just run them all over. Watch. I just literally all those guys died because they got ran over. That was it. The Tesla Trooper is a little bit different. Oh, finally. Jeez. There's that psychic beacon. So their setup doesn't follow the rules, but their rebuild does. So once I've destroyed those defenses around the psychic beacon building, they cannot build new ones. I thought I got a destroyed or base under attack notification. Must have been the other base somehow. Anyways, this is the target piece of equipment we're trying to destroy. So we can go ahead and destroy it now. Goodbye. White House.
Incoming transmission.
Commander, whatever it is we're paying you, it isn't enough. I don't know how you got us out of this mess, but I'm extremely grateful. When this is over, I'm going to promote you to whatever you like, except present. Keep an eye out, Commander. I need you out there.
We have accomplished our mission, gentlemen. 20 minutes left. No military secrets discovered. Sergeant Major. I don't know. I only kind of was in the military. I wasn't in the military. I was in an ROTC program for a semester. I kind of quit. I don't like cold weather. Right? Okay. So this was Operation Hail to the Chief. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. We'll get our next briefing, and we'll go ahead and end after the briefing.
I don't know what to Sam Hill happened back there, Commander, but as you can see, we're getting set right here. I know Canada, more cows up here than people. Well, let's get to work. The lieutenant will fill you in.
It looks like General Vladimir just hit Chicago hard. The nearest available forces are across Lake Michigan. Intel suggests an amphibious assault across the lake. Well, I guess it's the first time for everyone. Good luck, Commander.
This one. This is 3. This is 4. This will be Operation Last Chance. Maybe I shouldn't show you the prep. Maybe I should. I'm not sure how well you could hear that click. Okay, save that. Okay, abort. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So I could potentially do that by showing that. Okay. So abort, quit mission. Thanks for watching, Mr. Decker out.